It is a rematch for the ages. It was a victory for Tom, his third quiz victory last time he was here, but it happened under somewhat of a cloud, an Olof Mellberg-shaped cloud. Dan felt like he was robbed in the 1-2, the first round.
Let's go back, and it's cost him 3 points. I still won by 6.
Yeah, you won by 4.
I'd have had the momentum.
Oh, was that it? 4,
I'd have had all the momentum.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Momentum is everything, which is why it's coming home. Now, we're going to move straight on into today's quiz. If you remember last time we did have this quiz, it was Sweden themed because we were going to play Sweden. Can you see where this is going? It's partly Croatian themed today, although I struggle to find enough Croatia related questions. So we're going to be partly Croatian themed, partly World Cup semi-final themed.
Okay, I thought you were going to say partly Yugoslavian.
There's going to be partly the Yugoslav war of the early 90s. No, part Croatia, part World Cup semi-finals. We're going to start, as always. Stop saying Slobodan Milosevic, please. Do you remember Milosevic who played for Villa?
Yep.
Yeah,
Savo Milosevic.
Savo, yeah.
He was good.
He was top goal scorer in Euro 2000, I think.
Yeah.
Is that one of the questions?
This is a tangent. Right, we're going off.
Hide your quiz questions.
On the 1-2. Don't look at the quiz questions.
No, come on. Is there cheating already?
That's like Lance Armstrong going, don't give me drugs. Well, don't take the drugs. Goodness sake. Right, the 1-2. 3 rounds of the 1-2 to start us off. We're going to bounce a question between the two of you. We keep going till one of you can no longer answer or gives me an incorrect answer. The winner gets 3 points. You know the rules. Should we get moving?
Let's go.
All right. Now, before I tell you this question, I will say I have double sourced every answer. And still, if there is controversy, we can VAR.
Okay, brilliant.
If I feel like there is merit, as the referee, obviously I have final say on whether something is worth a VAR. But I'm confident, unlike with the Swedish goal scorers, that as I asked you now, the Croatian goal scorers in the Premier League, I have all of them because I have sourced them on 2 different websites which gave me the exact same answers. There are 18 Croatians who have scored in the history of the Premier League. Tom, as champion, you are going to go first. Can you name any of those 18? Lovren, yes. 4 goals for Southampton and Liverpool. Modric, yes. Only 13 goals, though, actually, for Tottenham. Yeah. Tom?
Is that we've got? Davor
Suker, yep. 10 goals for Arsenal and West Ham.
Patrick Berger
was Czech.
Oh, damn it. Yes, I'm so confident.
Do you know what? I'm so nervous now after the Mellberg disaster that for a minute I was like, oh, God. And I was like, wait, he's not from Croatia. No.
Bilic?
Not there.
It's got to be on there?
Bilic is, he is on there, but only 2 goals ever. Biscan, 2 for Liverpool. Eduardo.
The Brazilian Croat.
Brazilian-born Croat, 7 goals. Jelavic is the all-time top scorer for Croatian goal scorer. 29 goals. Kranjčar has 20 goals for Portsmouth and Tottenham, so there's quite a lot in there. Lots of ones you could have had.
Berger.
Dan?
I know. Yeah, I had a brain fart.
You have failed miserably there and deserve to be...
Well, I think he had a Croatian grandparent.
If he turns out to be Croatian...
He won't turn out to be Croatian, I assure you. All right, we're going to stay on the Croatian theme for our second question today.
Croatian, Eurovision contest.
Brilliant.
No, there is. I was going to do something like, can you name any Croatian professional club? But then I realised I can only name one. So we're going to go with something to do with Zagreb. Can you name anyone who has been an opponent of Dinamo Zagreb in the European Cup or the Champions League? So I should say in the proper rounds, not qualifying rounds don't count.
Any English team?
So from group stages onwards or from the old school knockouts?
Doesn't have to be English. So if it's group stage or first round when it was the old format, just not qualifying rounds. Anyone who has ever played Dinamo Zagreb in any European Cup or Champions League, there are 16 of them in total. Dan, you're going first. Arsenal have. They played in the 2015 group stage and beat you 2-1 in Zagreb. Lost 3-0 to you in London. Yes, Arsenal is correct. Tom?
It's go badly in so many ways. Juventus,
yes, only once, but in 2016 they lost 4-0 to them at home, 2-0 away.
Right, okay, let's think about this. Well, Real
Madrid?
Yeah.
Yes, in the 2011 group stage, lost 6-2 at the Bernabeu and lost 1-0 at home.
Oh, God.
All right, Tom, What are you thinking?
Man United.
Man United, yes. When Man United were defending champions in 99-2000, they were in the same group. Lost 2-1 to United in Zagreb, got a 0-0 draw at Old Trafford.
Oh, that's not bad.
Bayern Munich, yep, 2015. Lost 2-0 at home to them, 5-0 away in Munich.
Wow.
There's some big defeats here for Zagreb.
Oh, God. Another English team. Liverpool?
Liverpool? No. Yes. Liverpool have never been there with Dinamo Zagreb. Shall I give you the list?
Yeah, I was surprised it was only 16, which then made me think it's just basically got to be all the top teams because they're always going to be either the third or the fourth seed.
They've never won a tie, as in they've never. When it was the first round, there was just a home and away but against one team. They never got through on aggregate, and they've never made it out the group stages. They came second in the group stages one year, I think in '99,
to get out.
But
of the group.
That was when it was only first place was guaranteed to go through.
There used to be 8 groups, and then
and then the best. Yeah. So anyway, Ajax they've played twice. Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Dinamo Kiev, Juventus, Lyon, Man United, Marseille, Olympiacos twice, PSG, Porto twice, Real Madrid, Seville, Sporting Lisbon, Steaua Bucharest, and Sturm Graz.
Wow.
There you go.
No Barca, which would have been one of my choices.
No
That's where I was
Barca.
going next, so yeah.
All right, so that is 3-3. Yes. Dan, holding on here.
This is exactly how it went last time.
Right. We are kind of sticking with Croatia, but extending out into our semi-final theme as well. Croatia's semi-final against England will be their first semi-final for 20 years, their second semi-final ever. In England's case, it will be a third semi-final in the World Cup. So quite simply, can you name me anyone who has ever played for Croatia or for England in a World Cup semi-final, including substitutes? Doesn't have to be starting 11. Tom, you're first.
Oh, I really hope that he played from in a World Cup semi-final.
World Cup semi-final for Croatia or England.
Des Walker.
Of all the options, Des Walker is your first pick. It is correct, but strange.
So only in a World Cup semi?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how many times I can emphasise this rule.
So not in the Euros?
No.
Let's see if I can get him to do it again. Davor Suker.
Davor Suker is correct, yes.
Bobby Charlton.
Bobby Charlton scored both goals for England in their 66 semi-final, yes.
Bilic.
Slaven Bilic, yes.
Banks.
Yep, Gordon Banks, goalkeeper.
Gary Lineker.
Gary Lineker, yep. 1990, obviously.
Beardsley.
Beardsley as well, yep.
Gaza.
Gaza is correct. There you go, we're cooking with gas now.
Waddle.
Waddle, yes. Oh, sad times.
Let's have a think. Okay, Martin Peters.
Martin Peters, yes.
Alan Ball.
Alan Ball, yep.
Jeff Hurst.
Jeff Hurst, yes.
Oh God, who have you not mentioned? Bobby Moore.
Bobby Moore, yep. That took a while.
Yeah.
We went to Des Walker before Bobby Moore.
Des Walker was better.
Stuart Pearce.
Yep, Stuart Pearce.
Jack Charlton.
Jackie Charlton, yep.
Did he start? Did he?
I said subs as well.
So he started.
Okay.
Well,
he did start.
They had to have come on though, right?
I did say, subs who played, as long as they played. Yeah.
Terry Butcher?
Terry Butcher was England captain in 1990, yeah.
Nobby Stiles.
Nobby Stiles, yes.
Oh, yeah, okay, blimey. We're running out.
Croatia. Still got Croatia's
You've got a lot of Croats left.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
You've got a fair few English players left as well.
Boban.
Boban, yes.
I really want to try a Croatian one, but that's just being...
Go on in.
No, because what if we didn't play?
Fortune favours the bold. Is it fortune favours the bold or fortune favours the brave?
Brave. It's brave.
Shilton.
Peter Shilton.
I thought we've already had Shilton.
I think you've had Shilton.
Yeah, you've already chosen Shilton.
No,
yes.
I've not said Shilton.
He said Shilton.
Oh, didn't he say Banks?
I said Banks earlier.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He didn't.
I would have gone Shilton previously.
Yeah,
I thought
he didn't. He went Banks.
It.
Yeah, Shilton's right.
Oh,
Shilton's
Jesus.
correct.
Giving me a freaking heart attack.
Oh, John Barnes.
Oh, he was injured, wasn't he?
Oh,
he didn't play.
We got
John Barnes did not play.
We got Prosniecki for Croatia.
Prosniecki came on as a sub.
Yeah. Robert Jarni.
Borski.
No, he's Czech.
So there we are.
Robert Jarni.
What is wrong with you? For all our Czech fans out there, I know you're watching, there's loads of you. We apologise for Dan Parkinson. Here we go. Croatia against France was Asanovic, Bilic, Boban, Jani, Ladic, Maric, Prosinecki, Simic, Soldo, Stanic, Stimac, Suka and Vlahovic. England in 66 was Ball, Banks, Charlton, Cohen, Hunt, Hurst, Moore, Peters, Styles and Ray Wilson. England in 1990, Beardsley, Butcher, Gascoigne, Lineker, Paul Parker, Stuart Pearce, David Platt, you didn't say, Shilton, Trevor Stephen came on as a sub, Chris Waddle, Des Walker, Mark Wright, you didn't say either. 6-3 to Tom, and we are moving on into today's guest round, which is actually not Croatian themed, it is about our England heroes. Today's guest round is a very simple one. You need to tell me. We're going to talk about the birthplaces of England's 23 players in this year's squad. It's going to be a bit like higher or lower, except you're going to have the choice. You're going to name me any England player who hasn't been mentioned, and you tell me whether they were born north or south of the previous person. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's entirely up to you guys, because you can decide which player and whether it's north or south. You just got to get it right compared to the previous one. 1 point each time you do it. We're going to have 9 each. Does that make sense? Dan's looking confused.
This is a ridiculous round.
All right. We're going to start.
This is completely potluck.
The midpoint. There's 3 people, and obviously I've only got it down to the city. I can't go more precise than that. Okay, I'm not going to do GPS. They may have been born in different hospitals. I can't go that far. So I'm just going by city of birth. Okay. The midpoint, actually, there's 10 further north and 9 further south than this, is Sheffield, where actually 3 of the current squad were born. Maguire, Walker and Vardy were all born in Sheffield.
I knew that.
So,
why have you given us those 3? You could have just
we've got to start. We've got to start somewhere. No, because I don't. Too late.
It's always going to be north or south.
So, Tom, you're going first because you're in the lead. All you got to do is name me any player in the squad who we haven't mentioned yet, and tell me whether it's north or south of Sheffield.
I can't remember.
No, because I'll save that one.
Got to be strategic here.
Dele Alli.
Yep.
South.
Dele Alli was indeed born south of Sheffield. He was born in Milton Keynes, which is 52.04 degrees north.
Harry Kane, south.
Harry Kane is indeed south of Milton Keynes, born in Walthamstow, North London, East London.
What's he? Ashley Young, south.
Ashley Young was born north of there.
North of Sheffield?
North of London.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm still going from Sheffield.
You're going from your own option.
Which is the rules. He was born in Stevenage, which is 51.9 degrees north.
So after that, I would have gone Henderson north, because he's a Geordie lad, I believe.
He's a Mackham.
Henderson was born in Sunderland, yes. Yeah. So, that's absolutely right.
Dyer, south.
We're still going.
Hang on.
What?
It's still going.
Oh, are we?
It's your go.
Just over.
Dan, shush.
No. Oh, okay.
Henderson, that's your go.
Okay.
You got a point.
Thanks.
Right, 2 out of 2 for you.
What we've just done.
Dyer, south.
Dyer, south. Yes, born in Cheltenham.
Oh.
Where is Cheltenham?
It's near
Cheltenham
Worcester.
is 51.88 degrees north.
That doesn't help me. Where is it?
I'm not telling you where it is. That's the quiz, isn't it?
No, but but I literally have no idea. Is it Southampton or is it Newcastle?
Dan, that's the quiz. The quiz is about knowledge. That's how quizzes work. So you need to know where that is to be able to answer the next question.
Fine.
Actually,
Pickford, north.
Oh, you bastard.
Pickford, north of Cheltenham. He was born in Tyne and Wear, a place called Washington, yes.
Washington. Who have we not spoke about yet? Oh, everyone will be south than that. Trippier, south.
Trippier, south of Tyne and Wear. Yes, born in Bury.
Oh, but the Nevilles.
Nevilles aren't in the squad. Doesn't help you.
Danny Rose, south.
Danny Rose was born south of Bury, just. Yes, he was born in Doncaster, which is very, very slightly south, yes, of Bury.
Who have we not mentioned?
So you're on 4 points for the round. Tom, you're on 3. It's your 5th go.
I forget who we've not... Are you based in Stirling and whether he's born in Jamaica? He was born in Jamaica. That's got to be myself. Yeah, Stirling, south.
Raheem Sterling was born in Kingston, Jamaica, which is 18 degrees north of the equator.
Basically, if I say anyone else who's
I can't
born
remember.
in England, if they're born in England, I should get
Yes.
this one right.
Well, are
I
they?
just need to name a player.
It should
I'm
be.
struggling to.
It should be easy, Dan.
Actually,
Yeah.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Ruben
North.
Loftus-Cheek was born in Lewisham, East London. Yes. So what's that? 5 for Dan.
5-4.
5-4. You're on your 6th go.
I can't think.
4 goes to go each. in this
Welbeck.
painful guest round.
Welbeck North.
Welbeck, north of Lewisham. Yes, he was born in Manchester. 53.48 degrees north.
God,
I can't think who.
I've got one, but
Yeah.
I don't know because he came through in that city. So
Yeah.
is he going to have been born there? Is he north or south of there?
If it's, you can say same if you think it was the same city.
No, well, you can't throw that in now.
Well,
Well, no, why not? The opening
Why
three
not?
were in the same.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Can you remind me who the opening three were?
Maguire, Walker, and Vardy in Sheffield.
Right, let's have a think.
Ooh.
Oh, I've got another one that I don't know.
You've got to go with one, Dan.
So Manchester, and then Alexander Arnold North.
Of Manchester, which is Welbeck, right?
Yeah,
It's got to be south, isn't it?
Liverpool,
it's north.
which is where Alexander Arnold was born,
Further north.
is south of
No, it's
Manchester.
not. It's
very, very slightly. Manchester, and I've checked on Google Maps as well as on Wikipedia.
No.
Manchester is 0.8 of a degree further south than Liverpool. So you're wrong.
Go forth and multiply.
So it's 5-all, and you're on your 7th go.
Who have we got left?
So
I know someone else.
we're going. We still go
But,
from the person. We still go from the person he went for, which is Alexander Arnold. So you're in Liverpool.
Nick Pope, south.
Nick Pope, south of Liverpool, is
God,
correct.
it's like
He was
Norwich.
born in Soham, Cambridgeshire.
Close enough.
So yeah, 6 point for Tom.
Lingard North.
Lingard was born in Warrington. Yes, so that is correct. 6 points for Dan. You got 2 more to go each.
Butland, south.
Butland
He's like
was
Gloucester.
born in Bristol.
Oh, same thing.
Yep, 7 points for Tom.
Okay, so we've had all three goalkeepers.
Yes.
We've had who've
Haven't
we
got many
We've
left.
had both our right backs. We've had all three of the starting centre backs.
No, we're not.
No, Stones North.
Stones, yes, North. He was born in Barnsley, South Yorkshire.
So we've not used Delph
Yeah.
and
There's got to be 2 more after that. So
Do you want me to give now? You've gone on to our last go. Do you want me to give you who we haven't had?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
give you them all. It's equally fair. You haven't had Delph. You haven't had Rashford. You haven't had Cahill,
Oh.
and I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. When you
Yeah.
so
So you got
Cahill. Wait, who am I going off?
you're going.
It's a great
off,
TV.
You're going off who I said,
yeah.
which I can't remember who that was.
You said Stones.
Stones.
Oh,
We're in
Cahill.
Barnsley.
Cahill's got to be south of that.
Cahill was born in Dronfield, North East Derbyshire. That is south. So that is an 8th point for Tom. And that leaves
so
you with
with Delph,
we're
which
in
is-
North East Derbyshire. You can have either Delph
To
or
Birmingham,
Rashford.
which is Manchester. I don't know where Derbyshire is. Like, I mean, I know where it is, but I've heard of it.
East
But I don't
Midlands.
know where it is.
Hearing it's not the same as knowing where it is, Dan.
Rashford North.
Rashford was born in Manchester, yes. Delph, by the way, was born
in
in
Bradford.
Bradford. So we end up with a stalemate after all that.
Was it
8
Bradford?
points each for the 2 of you. So what does that make it? That gives you, Dan, 11. Tom, you're on 14 as we go
That was a
into
slog.
the quick fire round.
Let's never do that again.
Well, we won't, because it was a guest round. I just overestimated our ability on geography. Tom, you're going first. You have a 3-point lead as we go into today's quickfire round. It is 14 points to 11. As always, 1 minute. Clock starts after the end of my first question. You get 1 point for each correct question. Are you ready for today's quickfire round?
Yes.
Here we go. In which year were substitutions first allowed in the World Cup?
70.
Yes, 1970. Which Croatian tennis player was men's number 3 seed at Wimbledon this year but was eliminated in the second round?
No dear.
Marin Cilic. Which of this year's semi-finalists has had the longest time since they were last in a World Cup semi-final?
Who else is there? Belgium.
Belgium, yep, 1986. Which former host of The One Show is half Croatian?
Matt Baker.
Adrian Chiles. Who has been to more World Cup semi-finals, Brazil or Germany?
Brazil.
Nope, Germany, 13-11. Who scored Brazil's only goal in their 7-1 defeat against Germany in the 2014 semi-finals? Yeah, Oscar. Croatian Juan Vukotic pioneered what type of forensic evidence?
DNA.
Fingerprinting. Which De Boer missed the penalty that cost Netherlands the 1998 semi-final against Brazil? Frank or Ronald?
Ronald.
Yep, Ronald. The song Daddy Cool, currently being adapted by England fans as a chant about Harry Kane, was released by which group in 1976?
No idea.
Boney M. Which city hosts the France-Belgium semi-final on Tuesday?
St. Petersburg.
Yep, and you've got time for one more. At its peak, what percentage share did England versus Sweden have of all people watching TV in the UK? 79%, 89%, or 99% of all TV viewers?
79.
No, it was 89.
Oh, wow.
Which gives you a score of 5 for today. A total of 19. Dan, you're on 11, which means that a score of 8 will level things up. A score of 9 will win it for you.
I'll count.
It's coming on.
Are you ready? It may be coming home. Time starts at the end of the first question. In which year was the first penalty shootout at a World Cup?
1982.
Yes, 1982. Who became the first Croat to win the men's Wimbledon tennis championship? Yes, Ivan
Oh,
Ivanovic.
fuck yeah.
Which of this year's semi-finalists has been to the most World Cup semi-finals?
France.
Yep, France, 5. Part Croatian coach Bill Belichick has taken which American football team to 5 Super Bowl championships?
Patriot.
Yep, Patriots. Who's won more World Cup semi-finals, Argentina or Italy?
Italy.
Yep, 6-5. Which defender scored Spain's only goal in their 1-0 semi-final win over Germany in 2010?
Ramos.
No, Carlos Puyol. Croatian Fausto Veranzio pioneered which object designed to slow the speed of an object's descent to the ground?
Parachute.
Yep, parachute. Which South American team has won 2 semi-final penalty shootouts, Brazil or Argentina?
Argentina.
Argentina, yep. The song Whole Again, currently being adapted by England fans as a chant about Gareth Southgate, was released by which group in 2001? Atomic Kitten, yep. Which city hosted England's 2-0 win over Sweden on Saturday?
What?
Which
Nizhny?
Nope. Samara. And lastly, according to official figures, how many million people in the UK watched the end of England versus Sweden? 17.9 million, 18.9 million, or 19.9 million?
19.9.
Is correct.
He's done it.
And with 9 points, giving him a 20-19 victory in today's quiz. Unbelievable grandstand finish. Dan Parkinson wins today's quiz. Shake hands, gent. We don't shake my hand.
I'd like to dedicate my victory to Olaf Melberg.
Yeah, he somewhere he's looking down and you're smiling.
That joke was
Chris was bar. He's not dead either. Dan Parkinson, the surprise winner of today's quiz.
Only for you.